Welcome to another episode, everyone. Rapper Boosie is facing 15 years in prison for assault with a deadly weapon for going upside the head of a security guard at a hookah lounge in Texas. Now, his lawyer says that he's guilty. Boosie's lawyer said that he indeed did this. However, the video shows that someone else threw the bottle at the security guard. Boosie says that it's a money grab. I'm confused as to why his lawyer would plead him guilty to this or say that he was guilty, but that he was defending a family member. They say that Boosie was defending his niece from this security guard at this here hookah lounge. We'll see the footage here when someone hurls the bottle at the security guard. Again, Boosie says that it's not true. He has been to court for this already, and he's fighting this case. He's been charged with assault with a deadly weapon, has Boosie.
Hey, to all my family and fans, man, I'm okay, bro. I'm all right. It's basically a money grab, man. It's a money grab, but it's what you go through as an entertainer. The facts of the case have come out. I mean, we in court now. But this a money grab, man. This guy wasn't even supposed to be a security in the first place, man. This nigga done 17, 18 years for aggravated armed robbery with a deadly weapon. He just got caught at the border a couple years back, smuggling women out the country and in the country. He just got off federal paper. So, man, it's shit a money grab, bro. You know, when I first found out about the warrant a couple days ago, I contacted my PO. I let him know what was going on.
Well, yeah, because Boosie is on federal parole until 2029. In fact, they're saying that this may be a federal probation until 2029, and they're saying that this may be a federal violation, a probation violation. But again, let's see if we can figure it out, because his lawyer in the headline here says it. Boosie charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. His lawyer says he's guilty. That's the title. His lawyer said that he was guilty of this. This is Music 101, YouTube channel, Music 101, I believe. Shout out to him. Check him out. He says that his lawyer said he was guilty. But again, when we go back to it and you see the video, it shows that someone else really threw the bottle at this individual. Boosie says that this is a money grab, as we just heard, that this individual himself is on federal paperwork, parole, and he has charges, etc. Not sure if that has anything to do with the charge that he's charged with as it relates to this individual.
But to all my fans, all my family, you know, I ain't even tell my family about this. This was going on, you know. I'm alright though, man. It's just life. Life be lifing, bro. Life be lifing, man. But you know, God got me, bro. So that's what it is. My next court date at the end of September up for this. So it is what it is though, but I'm alright, man. To all my fans, all my family, I'm alright.
Boosie charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon after hitting the club security in the head with a hookah vase. And the crazy part about this whole situation, Boosie's lawyer admits he did it, but it's video footage that proved Boosie didn't do it. This right here is crazy. Not to forget, he is on federal probation until 2029. Make sure y'all watch this whole video. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, the Street Reporter, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Wait, this video is sponsored by Free Cash, the app that's literally paying people to play games. All you gotta do is scan the QR code on the screen right now or click the link pinned in the comment section.
To do a walkthrough bond, which allows for him to go with a bail bonding company and make the bond. So the bond conditions are to stay away from the place where this situation occurred, as well as to not have any contact with the complaining witness in the case. And we have a new court date of September 15th.
So this is Boosie's lawyer, clearly. And they had, Boosie, as Boosie just said, he goes back to court at the end of September. We just found out it is indeed September 15th. And apparently his lawyer here admits that Boosie is guilty of this, but I suppose justifies it or says it was self-defense or he was defending a family member. That's what he said in court. And again, this is supposed to be Boosie's niece. But as the narrator here, Music 101 is saying, the video footage that we've seen a couple of times here indicates someone else went upside the security's head with the hookah bottle or the hookah vase, not Boosie. And this is why Boosie said it's a money grab. So why his lawyer would then come out and say, yes, it was him, but this is why he did it. This is why everyone is confused.
What's at that court?
Well, basically, it'll be a status conference where we'll discuss any investigative work that both sides have done and just kind of see where we are.
What's the probable cause?
The probable cause was read by the state. They alleged that Mr. Hatch hit someone in the head with a hookah bottle, a security guard at this club dome.
And what's the charge?
Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Okay. How's your client doing?
He's doing good. So we plan to vigorously defend him and investigate the case and see where we are. We believe he was defending another person. And so we want to be able to show the state that and hopefully get this case dismissed.
Anything?
Okay, so you're saying that he did do it, but that he was defending another person. Again, this is supposed to have been his niece. This is his lawyer saying that he did it. Now, we just seen video footage of Boosie saying that it is a money grab. I thought indicating that he did not do it. So I'm supposing he did. He is charged with it. He is in court. His lawyer just said he's charged with assault with a deadly weapon. So they're saying he did do this. He's charged with it. He's in court fighting this and goes back to court, as we just heard, September 15th. So I don't know. When Boosie says that it's a money grab, I guess he's saying that the way that the security guard is saying that it went down, it did not go down that way. That he had a reason for doing what he did. But it sounds like his lawyer's not even questioning that he's guilty of it or that he did it.
Else you want to add or anything else like that?
I just would ask everyone to reserve judgment and let this case play out in the courthouse, in the courtroom, and not in the media.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, according to the paperwork in the security guard statement, he was escorting people out the club because the club was closing. Boosie's niece asked because she used the bathroom first. He told her no because the bathrooms was locked. They escorting people out. She got mad, elbowed him in the face, dropped her purse and phone. He grabbed her purse, he grabbed her phone, gave it to her, and was escorting her out the club. He alleged that while he was escorting her out the club, he got hit in the head with a hookah vase. When he turned around and noticed blood was leaking from his face, he said the person that did it was Boosie. It's another security guard that was helping this situation also alleged that Boosie was the person that hit this security guard in the head with a hookah. Now here's the plot twist to this whole situation. Video footage show Boosie didn't hit the security guard at all. It was someone else on stage with Boosie that threw the hookah. So why did Boosie's lawyer say Boosie did it? Check this clip out.
Stop. Hey, security, handle that.
Now, I see why Boosie saying it's a money grab because the security guard is saying Boosie.
Play it again. Okay, so you can see Boosie right over there in the white shirt over there and the bottle coming from over here. Doesn't look like Boosie threw the bottle. Let's check it out one more time. That's Boosie right there. Not where the arrow was pointing, but right there with the white t-shirt on. Looks like the bottle comes from right here where the arrow was pointed at. Let's watch it. Yeah, it comes right next to Boosie. Dude right here. You can see who throws it. Dude right here. Right next to Boosie.
Now, I see why Boosie saying it's a money grab because the security guard is saying
See him? Boosie, he's just throwing the bottle right now. Boosie standing up right there behind him. This is the dude right here where the arrow was at that's throwing the bottle, clearly. Boosie ain't threw nothing. Yeah, I see why he's saying it's a money grab too. What is his lawyer talking about?
Stop. Hey, security. Handle that.
Now, I see why Boosie saying it's a money grab, because the security guard is saying Boosie was the person that hit him. And in all reality, someone else did it. But they going after Boosie because he got the money. But my question again, why is his lawyer saying he did it? Why is Boosie lawyer saying he was the one that hit the security guard? And the video footage showed that Boosie had nothing to do with it. I'm confused. Is this a misunderstanding? Did the lawyer get all the facts? Did he talk to Boosie and get Boosie's side? Or he just read the complaint, got in court, got in front of the news reporters, and said what he thought happened? Boosie, you better get with your lawyer ASAP, cuz I'm looking at it like, whose side he on? But y'all get in the comments.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to that individual once again, Music 101. Go check him out. That's Boosie. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. The Inside Story with me, Damian Porter. Boosie. They're trying to cook him, give him 15 years in prison for hitting the security guard upside the head with the bottle. We just seen footage of someone else standing next to Boosie that threw the bottle. It wasn't Boosie. We just seen it multiple times. It was not Boosie that threw the bottle. I'm with Music 101. Why is his lawyer out there saying we believe that it was self-defense and he was defending someone and this and that? You could not have talked to Boosie before you made that statement, before you got in front of the camera. You could not have seen the footage before you got in front of the camera and put it all on your client, because the footage would have shown that he's not the one that threw the bottle. They have evidence right there, period. Unless it's another incident that happened before then or after then or something that's not on camera. As far as that situation right there, that incident, that was clearly some other dudes in front of Boosie. May have been his entourage, may have been his brother. It doesn't matter. It wasn't Boosie that threw the bottle. So I understand why Boosie is saying that it's a money grab. But why is he in court charged with assault with a deadly weapon? Boosie is charged with this. Assault with a deadly weapon. The court can see the footage as well. If we can see it on YouTube, the court has the footage that Boosie's not the one that threw the bottle. Why is he still charged with assault with a deadly weapon and going back to court September 15th? And why is his lawyer saying what he said, that he did do it or whatever? He was defending someone. Perhaps there's more to the story, because what we just witnessed, that wasn't Boosie that threw the bottle. That wasn't Boosie involved in that incident. He was standing there, but he didn't assault anyone. So for them to charge him with assault with a deadly weapon, have him in court, and his lawyer to say what he said, that he was defending someone, indicating that he did do it, but that he was defending someone, and that's why he did it, indicates that there's something more to the story. This can't just be a mistake. His lawyer just got out there and said something like that. The court has this footage as well, that he didn't throw the bottle. So it must be something else, something that we're missing, something else happened after the situation that he's charged with. I can't believe that they would charge him with this when they have evidence that he didn't throw the bottle and assault this security guard. They have evidence of this. We just seen it. They didn't see it. We just seen it. They have evidence that exonerates him. And yet he's still in there and have to go back to court September 15th, facing 15 years. What are we missing? Let me know what you think in the comments. Shout out to Boosie. Hopefully everything works out for him. He's been out, he's been thriving, he's been flourishing, he's been doing well. He appears to have been nonviolent for some time now. And I didn't see him do anything right there. So unless I'm missing something, which I could be, there's some other footage or something else that we don't know that happened after that incident. Soon thereafter, he threw the bottle, and then when the camera went off, Boosie went upside his head as well. That has to be what they're saying, because that right there, we just saw, he shouldn't be in jail. He shouldn't have been charged with anything. Certainly shouldn't be facing 15 years. Shouldn't have been in court. So it has to be something else. Let me know. Stay safe and stay free, people.